Number 42. Accurately identify your emotions. Last card in the deck, represented by this wheel. This wheel that supports us in identifying what we're experiencing in a more specific way. This is also reminding me of spin the bottle. Okay, so you may be feeling something for multiple people. That also just reminded me of Indian in the Cupboard, if you ever saw that movie. That part where he emphasizes that they're plastic people, like they're not real people, they're plastic people. Okay, you may be experiencing this, or this is, I'm hearing touche. This is somehow relating to your experience or something that you're feeling for someone. This is also reminding me, lots of reminders, okay? Maybe you need to remember something this morning. It's also reminding me of a recent awareness I had. I became aware that I was attempting to respect someone to a specific degree when not in a reciprocal relationship with that person. I was attempting to respect someone to a specific degree when not in a reciprocal relationship with that person. Now, that doesn't mean that they don't deserve respect. That doesn't mean that they don't deserve to be treated like a human being. But where's the line? Where's the boundary between this is someone who's engaging, giving, understanding, respectful as well, versus someone who exists in the universe, experiencing their own experience? A little insight. Let's see what the book says for card 42. I heard you should do this more often. All right, whatever that is or whatever that means. This card presents itself to you today as a reminder that although anger may be on the surface, there is likely a deeper meaning to this emotion. Anger is often masking insecurities, feelings of rejection, and feelings of fear that an individual is not expressing. At this time, Archangel Raphael is providing you with temperance, peace, and support as you explore your feelings. Pulling this card challenges your sixth sense to recognize what emotions are being masked in this situation so that the truth may not be uncovered. Your fifth sense to feel the rage, racing heartbeat, and increased blood pressure. Fourth sense to taste the sweet and tangy flavor of blood orange, misleading you into believing it was only filled with sweetness. Third sense to be seduced by tango essential oil, creating a cheery but bittersweet aroma. Second sense to hear the fierce sound of the orca whale, whose nickname is Killer, with a playful and affectionate personality. And your first sense to see the red-stained, clouded vision that comes with intense anger and rage. Very conflicting emotions we have here. Again, it could be emotions for multiple different things, multiple different people, or multiple emotions for one person, thing, or situation, but it's conflicting. I'm also getting that it's blurry. There's a need to look closely at something. Like I'm seeing someone with not a magnifying, I mean, it's a magnifying glass, but I need to be specific. It's the one, not the one with the handle, it's the one, it's cylindrical, all right, it's black. I feel like too you can extend it like a scope of sorts, or like a telescope. Yeah, maybe it is literally a telescope. Some of you may be doing some stargazing, but I feel like there's a need to look closer at something so that you can see the details within it, not just the bigger picture. Yeah, okay, that's why I was hearing that song, but I don't remember the title. I always forget the title of the song. Because it's not in the words. In my head, the song's called Hangman. It's on the Beyonce's Cowboy Carter album. She says, "Hangman, answer me now. You owe me..." Oh, gosh. It's too early or late for me to sing. So, let me look up the words quickly. Tyrant. It's called Tyrant. One by one, you hang them high. Your hands are steady and you sleep at night. How did you turn your heart to stone? I don't want him back, but I can't let go. Hangman, answer me now. You owe me a debt. You stole him from me. I hated you once, I envy you now. Just tell me how. Tell me how. Yeah, lots of mixed emotions. Is it hate? Is it envy? Is it love? Do you want me back? Do you not? What's happening? There's a push and pull that's happening here. All right, let's keep reading. Anger is one of those go-to easy emotions to express that we all have felt at one point or another. Typically, it's merely a surface level representation of what we are actually feeling. I've got to stop. I'm going to turn the sound off because it's distracting me, which is a part of the message. All right. You need to clear the energy waves, clear the people, clear the music. All right. Clear your mind so that you can hear, see, and feel something fully. Embrace the experience. Some of you may be running from what you're feeling, what you're experiencing. That's only going to keep you in the depths of that hangman discomfort. You have to embrace it. Allow yourself to see the different perspective. Allow yourself to grow. Surrender. Typically, anger is merely a surface level representation of what we are actually feeling. It's reachable when we have our guards up high and fear vulnerability. Anger is easy when the strength of our ego is tested. Archangel Raphael is used to provide us with internal peace by way of healing. Managing our emotions in a way that is beneficial for us and those around us is not always as easy as it seems. When we don't acknowledge or express how we feel, it can cause us to lash out in ways that are unhealthy. On the other hand, when we fully understand how we feel and express it clearly and safely to others, we tend to heal the brokenness that is left. People have expressed anger toward me a few times in my life, but one event will always stand out above the others. The individual was feeling hurt, rejected, and struggled to move forward. But these feelings were expressed by anger, rage, and violence. It took some time for me to understand that anger was merely on the surface, masking these other feelings, mostly because the ego wouldn't allow for the vulnerability. When we're hurting so deep and there's a possibility of being hurt further, being vulnerable takes true strength. Expressing anger is easy because it doesn't require words, exploration of self, or taking the necessary risk. If we want to truly express ourselves and exhibit strength, we have to dig deeper and do the thing that takes more courage. If I choose to be courageous, what new perspective might I gain from my fear?